Kyler Murray for MVP. Shall I head to my notes here? The Cardinals are projected 7 wins in 2024. So as we've discussed, they need to get into that 10, 11, maybe even 12 category. It does set a low floor for expectation, so I think we've got a little value there. 11 wins plus 710. Reminder, Kyler Murray plus 5,000 to win the MVP award. To make the playoffs, plus 320. To win the division, which I would argue they don't have to, similar to how Herbert would. I don't think they have to. They got to be in the running, though. It's got to come down to maybe that final game, which, if it does, they probably got to beat the Niners. That's who they play in the final week. Kyler Murray, I see a lot of similarities to the Lamar Jackson tag with injury prone. Kyler Murray, out of 83 possible games, he's played in 65 of them. He had only missed 2 games prior to the ACL injury. That's why he's missed time in the last 2 seasons. That, to me, is, do you put a Burrow injury-prone tag on him, or was it a freak injury? You're betting on a player who's a 2-time Pro Bowler. He's one of 4 quarterbacks ever with 15,000 passing yards and 2,000 rushing yards in his first 5 seasons. Last year, the Cardinals without Murray are ranked 27th on offense. With Murray, they're ranked 9th, averaging 70 more yards per game and 5 more points per game. The Cardinals are, at this similar point to Lawrence. I wouldn't say that the Chargers are with Herbert, but is this guy worth the money? Is he a franchise quarterback, or did he have a couple good years? Kyler Murray went 57-3 in high school and college. So he's a winner. I don't think he likes to lose. You know who likes to lose?
Herbert.
Cliff Kingsbury. He just shedded the worst coach of all time. He finally has gotten on the other side of that. And I'm gonna say something that Eagles fans probably won't agree with here. I like Gannon's freak a little bit. He's a weirdo. That video of him walking through the facility, he's a strange guy. Dan Campbell's a strange guy. And when you're winning, people like strange guys.
Mike McDaniel.
Exactly. And when you're losing, okay, this guy's a freak. It's not exciting.
Give it up.
We talked a lot about this buying opportunity and this value. So at 50-1, I think it's a good ticket to have. I will say the Cardinals start the season with a gauntlet. Yeah. And I think, so I've marked 2 dates. I've set calendar reminders in my phone because this is what, these are the 2 dates. October 14th, they then go Chargers, Dolphins, Bears, Jets. It's not a gauntlet depending on how you think those teams are going to be. Those 4 teams could be very, very good, and that could be the gauntlet. Those teams could be average. This is how they close the season, though. Not in prime time, but this is how they close. Seattle, Minnesota, Seattle, Patriots, Panthers, Rams. The final game is the Niners. The Niners could be the 1 seed, could be resting. Or, instead of betting on Tua Tagovailoa to win 6 primetime games against 6 of the best teams in the league, he might have to win 1 game for the NFC West, which would lock in Kyler Murray to win the division, or to win MVP, rather. Gannon's a defensive coach. I think that their defense can get better. They invested on defense with a first-round draft pick, and they made 4 free agent signings at key positions. And
who?
They got Sean Murphy-Bunting. They got Mack at linebacker.
Darius Robinson.
And that's the draft pick, right?
Yeah, DM.
Yeah. And
is that Chop?
What?
Is that Chop Robinson, the Penn State guy?
No, Missouri.
Yeah, he's Missouri.
Oh.
And last but not least, they added Marvin Harrison Jr., who I think is going to be a stud from day one. Jamar Chase type shit. So for all those reasons, I like Kyler now at 50-1, just in case they beat Buffalo week 1 and you never see that number again. And I like Kyler Murray on about November 11th as the leaves are falling off the trees, and he'll be like 125-1. They go win 6 of 7. They make this run to the playoffs, and Kyler Murray's your MVP.
Now that's a case. That's a guy who knows how to make a case.